everybody, I'm Ariel from the channel Ariel Bissett, and oh my goodness, it's NaNoWriMo week 1, it's finally here! Although there's always time to change the entirety of your plot, to change your characters, right here at the beginning is when things are formed. It's when the characters are first being created, the setting is being established, the plot is being amped up, and I'd like to maybe just throw out the idea of adding some diversity into our NaNoWriMo novels. I spend a lot of my time in reading communities, and one of the greatest movements that I've seen is we need diverse books. This calling, this just need for diversity in literature, and I realized that NaNoWriMo is the perfect time for people to weave that in. Diversity means a lot of things. Really, it just means not the mainstream. It means trying to include characters, settings, places that have to do with something that isn't seen as the norm. That way, it feels inclusive. So that can include different races, it can include different disabilities, different genders, different sexualities, different class systems, different... so many differences. There are so many ways to include diversity into your novel. One of the first ones is the classic motif of write what you know. We're all different in different ways. That's a terrible sentence. That's NaNoWriMo. It's not about editing, it's about moving forward. For example, I'm mixed race. I'm half Honduran and half Canadian. That is something I could totally weave into my novel. If you have something in your life that you wish was shouted about more in the things that you read, oh my god, it's the chance to weave it into your own novel. If maybe you want to include some sort of diversity that isn't your own experience, definitely reach out to friends and family that maybe do have that experience. Now let's remember that people that are different from you are not there to explain their differences to you. So it's always really important that you make sure it's a very comfortable space, that you're sure that this conversation is okay with them, that you pretty much ask their consent and that they're okay and comfortable to talk about whatever it is. But if you go to someone and say, hey, I'm writing a book, I really want to make it more diverse, and I'd love to get your input on this character that I'm building. I think that is a beautiful way to start really great conversations and to make your novel even more rich. Diversity can show up all over your novel. It can be from a character, to a setting, to a dish of food that is special to your family that you have your characters eat, or a game or hobby that you have that you really love but don't think that many people know about. Fine, make one of your characters love that hobby as well. Try and upset common tropes like, oh, the cheerleaders are bad, or, ooh, nerds are so geeky. Like, try and break away from these molds that we always have to make something unique, special, and diverse for you, for me, for everyone that's gonna read your awesome novel. I think that sometimes trying to read diversely, write diversely, think diversely can be a bit of a scary topic. You don't want to say something wrong, but that shouldn't stop us from trying. The whole thing, this NaNoWriMo, is not about getting a perfect draft. It's just about starting a project. So, go for it, try and include some diversity. There's always room to try and fix it, do better research, make it better. Don't let that stop you from trying. Alright, that's all from me today. Join me next week when I encourage us all to get experimental. I wish you all the luck with your novel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!